Hey babes, I am back. Yes, I am back on YouTube and I'm super excited about it, as you can see. But today I just wanted to do some makeup and just get all pretty, and I changed my hair color. As you can see, it's black. I'm back to my old roots. And let's get started with this makeup. Okay, so I first start by prepping my face for any kind of makeup I use. So the first thing I'm grabbing is my avocado body milk. This product is so good that it makes my skin so smooth and it smells just like avocados, which I love avocados. And this was in a big purchase that I bought recently, back a couple months, for ColourPop, and I use this every day because it's just so smooth. Makes my skin feel like a baby's cheeks. Okay, the next thing I'm using is this Blue Light Protection Serum Boost. I really like to make sure my face is hydrated before I do any makeup because I have very oily, dry skin, so I gotta make sure that gets done correctly. I start massaging it into my skin and just making sure I get all the good areas, like my T-bone section, my forehead, everywhere where foundation hits. So now I'm getting this little rolling facial thing that I bought from Marshall's, of course, and it gets very cold because it's in my little makeup fridge, and I use this to just hydrate my skin, you know, basically to wake it up, and it feels so good and so smooth, but it's super cold sometimes, but you know, I like that, and it's super useful for any facials you do. Now we're grabbing my favorite face moisturizer, which is Pond's. I've been using this for a while, since my mom introduced me to it, and it's really good for my skin because I have oily, dry skin, and it helps so much to smooth it out, and especially when it's cold it gets really bad. Now I'm grabbing my Morphe pencil. It's in the shade Espresso, and I start lining my brows. And I follow my, my brow shape. I don't go any further than that, and just line it up like I'm doing here, making sure it's all straight and I don't mess up because I tend to mess up a lot. Then I start doing the top and just making my eyebrow shape, which is very natural. I don't overdo it overboard, like, you know, make a square or anything. I try to follow my natural arch that I have. As you can see, I'm just lining it up. I really like it, like really nice and thin looking, but at the same time, I have brow hairs because I don't really have brow hairs, and that's kind of annoying sometimes. But as you can see, I'm just filling it in right here very slowly and just filling it into the tip, but not all the way, because this is where I'm gonna start brushing it off. You'll see soon. Okay, as you can see, I start brushing up the tip and just making it look like it's faded, because I really love when my brows are really faded, and I've been having a hard trouble dealing with my brows and how I want my brows to look like. So I've been trying different methods, but I'm back to using pencil because it's a lot easier for me to use, and I just love it better, honestly. Now I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This one is very close to my skin tone, and I use this a lot when I don't want to put so much makeup on. I use this same concealer and put it in the areas that needs help hiding all the blemishes and all that. So this concealer really helps, and I'm almost out of it, so I need to get another one. But I'll show you one day in a video what I mean by using this product. But anyways, I just clean it up, clean my brows, and I just love how it looks after I clean it up, because it looks so cute and looks like I actually have brows, because I don't have much brows hair, so it helps a lot. Now that I have both brows all cleaned up, I grab my beauty blender, which is my favorite blenders, the e.l.f. blender, and I just start blending that into my skin tone very slowly on the top, not messing up the arch, and just blend it in as possible. As you can see, it's very close to my skin tone, and you can barely see that I have concealer on, which I love this concealer, by the way. I love it. I'm really careful when I start blending in between my brows because I tend to mess that up a lot and it gets really annoying. Now I'm grabbing my favorite brow gel by Morphe, and I just brush this on my brows to make sure they look nice and clean. This time I actually like how I did my brows because they looked really perfect. Sometimes I mess it up a lot, so. Now I'm adding some of my favorite powder, which is the Fit Me powder right now in the shade medium. I put that in my eyelids to make sure it doesn't crease up because I don't add any shadow in this makeup routine. This is what I actually do every morning for work, so I don't add a shadow. This primer is the best primer ever. It's like a dupe to the Hydro Milk Primer. This primer really grips onto any makeup you put on your face. This is why I recommend this one, because the Milk Hydro Primer is like $30 and this is like $7 to $6, which is not a bad price. So you need this. Now I am using my favorite liner, which is the NYX liner. I love this one. It's so precise and so easy to use, and I prefer this than anything else, honestly. And I'm telling you guys, I get so many compliments on my eyeliner because it's so perfect. For like other people, when they see like my makeup, they compliment. That's the first thing they compliment is my eyes. So they see the liner and they're like, oh my god, how you get it so perfect, this and that. And I explain to them like it's just practice. Literally, it takes me a while to get it perfect because one eye looks different than the other, and that's pretty annoying. So I try to fix the other one, and it's a whole process, guys. Like, it's just practice. It's really just practice. Now we're onto the face, and I'm using the same concealer that I use on my eyelids. Like I said before, I use this concealer a lot when I don't want to put a full face of makeup. So I use this, I use my Fit Me powder, I set it, and that's all I do. And it looks like I have a full face of like foundation, which I really don't. So, but you just dab your concealer really well. First you wet it, then you start dabbing. Very dab, like I'm doing right here. And just making sure the product goes all in the areas that needs help, because I have a lot of blemishes and it's really annoying. As you get older, I'm noticing a lot of blemishes and it's like, oh god, I have to deal with that. So I just make sure I cover every inch of that. Plus, this concealer is my favorite concealer ever from e.l.f. and this is something that I would have and use for the rest of my life, honestly, because it's that good. Now on to the foundation. I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydroglyphic Hydrating Foundation, and I'm in the shade Medium Dark 130 End. This foundation is obviously my favorite one. I try not to use so much. As you can see, I'm just dabbing little dots all over my face and not putting so much, because this actually gives you full coverage that you don't need that much foundation. You just have to put a little bit and it literally covers everything. You don't see anything. Blending is very important, so you have to make sure you blend every inch of your face, because you don't want to see any like parts where it's not covered. So make sure you do that. Now we're on to adding more concealer on the bottom, because I like to do this twice, just because as you can see I have bags and I really try to hide that as much as I can. So I try putting concealer on and it really helps a bit. I just have to like sleep a bit more, you know, but I'm like a night owl and it's hard for me to sleep sometimes, so I try my best. I like to go back and start blending again, because just I want to make sure all my products it's all blended correctly. Now we're gonna add some powder and start setting our foundation, because I don't like when it feels really sticky. So this powder really helps make it not sticky. So I just grabbed this little sponge that I got from like a Tarte powder, I think, and I just use this and start like applying that powder all over my face with the sponge, and just start grabbing it and just putting it right onto the skin, and just making sure I get those areas where I actually put a lot of concealer, and then I start putting it all over my face with my foundation, and it feels not sticky and it feels very smooth at the end. Then I use this Milk primer For my eyelashes, this really brings out my real lashes out when I put mascara on, and I like to put mascara on before I put any type of lashes on because it really helps set the lashes, and then I sometimes squeeze it with my fingers and make sure my lashes are together. So I like to do this technique a lot with my real lashes. And sometimes when I don't want to wear so much makeup, meaning I don't want to wear, like, you know, eyelashes, fake lashes, so I just put this on my lashes, and it makes them like pretty big. And these are the lashes I'm going to be using. These are from Shein. Shein lashes are awesome. I really like them. I also like Amazon lashes. Those are really well too. So I'm going to apply this to my lash line, and I use the glue at the moment, Kiss. I sometimes use Duo glue, but at the moment I had Kiss lash glue, so this is what I used. And I just put that right on the lash line, a good amount, and then I wait for that to get tacky, and then I put them on. But while my lashes are getting tacky, I start bronzing my face. I use this Juvia's Place bronze palette, and this palette is so good. I really like this one. I remember seeing a girl on TikTok using this product, and I was like, oh, I wanted to try. And ever since then, I've loved this product, because the product I mostly use to bronze my face is the Kylie Cosmetics one, and that one was like my favorite one. I think it was the I forgot what shade I used exactly, but there was one Kylie one that I really loved, and that one has to be the second one because Juvia's Place hits first. And then I'm using my blush, which is from BeautyBrainCosmetics, and it smells like chocolate, which I'm not really a big fan of chocolate, but it smells really good. Then I use my setting spray from Morphe. This one's the Luminous one, and it really smells really good too. It has a good scent, and I use this a lot, as you can see. Now we're gonna start putting on lashes because they're already tacky, and I use this little clip, little lash applicator, and I put it on my lash line. I go from the middle and then to the sides and just push it in and make sure they're on good. And then I'm gonna do the other one. I love lashes. Lashes completes the look, honestly, because without lashes it just looks like, okay, you're pretty, but like you're just pretty. I'm kidding. No, but honestly, lashes really just brings out the makeup, and it's my favorite. Like I said before, I like to squeeze my lashes and my real lashes together so they can fit on perfectly. There you go. Now, my other favorite part besides lashes is doing my lips. I've been into different kinds of lip combos, and I create as many as I can, or ones I've seen like on TikTok or YouTube. I try to recreate them, but mostly I've been doing my own type of lip combos. And I actually have a series on my TikTok where I do different kinds of lip combos, so you guys can go check that out. That's on my bio. You'll see my TikTok, all my social medias are there, so go follow it and check it out. But honestly, this is absolutely my favorite part of makeup. So, and I forgot which lip liner I was using, but I think this one's from NYX, if I'm correct. So yeah, their lip liners are really smooth and easy to work with, because there's some lip liners that hurt so much, and I'm not a big fan of them, but this is super smooth to apply, and I just love NYX. NYX products are amazing. Now I'm using one of my ColourPop lippy pencils, which I forgot the name of it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I should have planned this a little bit more better, but these lippies are also great to use too. They're super smooth and easy to apply. They're just absolutely my favorite lippies ever, including LA Girl as well. They're just my favorites. I have so many of lippies. It's just, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with lip combos, you guys. I could wear any type of lip combo you can think of. So if you guys have ideas or any shades I should use and create something, please let me know, because I will have a lot of fun, and it will be part of my series as well. So now I'm adding one of my NYX butter glosses just to set the combo together, and this actually were pretty good together. And those glosses are also my favorite as well, so get your hands on a bunch of them, guys. I'm adding some of my Michaela highlight on my nose, on my cheeks, and then on my Cupid's bow and my eyebrow, because this literally sets the whole makeup together and just completes the look. So highlight is also my favorite part of my makeup, and it's just so fun because you just glow, and I just love highlight. I don't know what to say what else about highlight. I just love it. I love it. I go overboard sometimes. So I'm gonna fix my hair real quick and show you the final result of this makeup. There you guys have it. This is my full face of makeup that I do every single day. Or not every single day, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes I do this full face of makeup even for work, and I don't know, I just feel really pretty and really just happy. Makeup really makes me happy, so hope you guys love it. I'm so glad to be back on YouTube, and I can't wait to do more and more makeup with you guys. Thank you for watching. I love every single one of you. Mwah. Bye.